What's up and welcome back to Melvor Adventure Mode episode 34. In the last episode, we did a big unboxing from all the stuff that came from the other chests from the Air God and the Water God dungeon, and we're now going to run the Earth God dungeon. Pretty well geared that up. And let's see here. I need to check the spells. Not sure which spell I want to run exactly just yet. We have our choice. We have the ancient magic stuff pretty well unlocked here. Give me that. But need to clear the Earth God a few more times and need to clear the Fire God a few more times. Then we can unlock the rest of these. You know, I think this was probably the only spell I had, and then I unlocked these because I just ground out the Air and Water God. All right, cool. So we're going to go in with Ignite and we're going to see what happens. Let's see here. Go into this and run the dungeon. So we start off with some range stuff. We could actually switch this over to melee. Burn these guys down a little bit faster. Collect this here. And I know I could switch this amulet out. I kind of like just having the best defense. I do want to let this idle, so I think I'm going to let the magic character run this, because this is made for the magic character side. Let's see, what does the most damage? I kind of like that freeze, although I like setting things on fire too. Let's see, inflict 6,800. I might leave that on. I could switch over to this frostbite. I think we have enough. So we have enough runes for everything right now. If I could click the right button. Frostbite uses water, ancient, and havoc. I think that's havoc. Yeah. I don't have enough havoc for that, so no, we can't do it. I'll have to make some runes if we want to use any of those. One thing I don't do, I know you can't use certain ones of these, the auras and the curses, with the ancient stuff. Damage modifying auras. So we can use some of these auras, but the problem is they take this light, which I don't have any of. Whatever. I can let this run for a while. I'm not dying. Let's see, my auto eat is at 4160. Now, I did run, basically I've ran all of these dungeons all the way up through the Earth God dungeon with my melee character. I was chatting with somebody in the comment section last night about I think they said they had dragon gear. Let's see, smithing. I think they said they had most of this dragon gear fully upgraded and everything. And I was kind of thinking, you know, that's pretty much how I ran the Volcano, the Infernal Stronghold, the Air God Dungeon, Water God Dungeon, and Earth God Dungeon with my standard account. That was before I really knew how to do anything. I got all the way up to the end of the Fire God Dungeon and died to that boss with the Dragon Gear fully upgraded. So you can get pretty far in this. The Fire God Dungeon, the boss at the end of that, you really need to have the right gear and equipment and levels and combat style, because he will just destroy you. Even with the right things, if things go bad, it goes bad quick. Idling that dungeon is pretty tough. Okay, so if I'm watching these, I usually gather up the shards, and then if I get 100, I'll upgrade it. But I mean, we're only watching this dungeon once, and then I'm going to set it off to go run for a while. And what we're doing here, what we're really doing here is finalizing the gear for my melee character. Let's see, all right. We're not going to take enough damage to die. And we shouldn't. We've got all the god gear and we've got full levels. I mean, there's just, this enchanted shield could be upgraded. And really what I would probably do here is there's the earth layer shield that comes out of this thing. Is that what it's called? Yeah. This thing's really hard to get. I would take this thing and put that on here. That's what I did for my standard account. Adds a lot of defense to. I don't know if there's a better place for it. I don't know if I should grind out like 2 or 3 of them, but I keep the the dragon fire shield on my melee character, and then I'm using the scaled shield on my ranged, and then the earth layered on this one. That's pretty much how I have my standard account. That's probably how I'm going to do this one. This is the Wizard Scroll Rune Preservation. That's good. Keep the Infernal Cape. This gives you more damage reduction. You notice I'm not running any prayers. Don't really need them for this. Shouldn't have to. Should be more than enough levels. The only thing you have to worry about here with this level and this gear is running out of runes or health. That's it. If these things aren't hitting as hard or as often, or if they're dying faster, like if I have the right magic spell, these things will just melt and they're gone. Which I would probably be running this Frostbite if I had enough runes. I may go make some runes. That might be what I do today, is spend my day doing this, getting Havoc runes built up after this, and then start doing my dungeon runs tomorrow. That way it'll give me enough time to build up enough runes, and really I could stand to use some more. What do we need? Water. No, I got plenty of water. I just need a lot of Havoc. I could stand to add up my ancient runes, because the ancient runes go for all those different magic styles. It's just the other stuff. Oh, we're already to this one. I've been meaning to point out various things as we're playing, and I keep forgetting. I would be running the ranged against this. She does not have a stun, so this is the damage you're going to get. And the auto heal at 4160, auto eat at 4160 is more than enough to account for that. So I don't have to worry about it. But if you were manually running this dungeon, I would switch to range to counteract the magic. But this dungeon is made to be ran as a magic character, because the end boss is melee style. So you're going to get your combat bonus multiplier against it. Again, no stun. Can we light this thing on fire? I should equip the, of course I'll lose a little bit of damage reduction. Well, quite a bit actually, 3%. But you can equip the dragon tablets. I want to say those light things on fire much easier, which is kind of funny. Watch things burn. Okay, so let's see here. He does seismic slam. Is there a stun? He back applies stun. There is. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this number here. Which is the one that does it? Charge. 4322. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm not going to be able to auto run this one. What can we do? We could run this. That should lower it down. Actually, you know what I should be running is my damage reduction potions. And then can I turn prayer off? Oh yeah, that dropped him down quite a bit. 3705. So yeah, we're well within. But that's the only unfortunate thing, is even with all the gear, you're still kind of close to dying sometimes on these, and you have to, like, it'll improve considerably if we get a better shield. I don't think this has any damage reduction at all. So theoretically, let's see, we could switch over to this. This gives 8% damage reduction. We could easily swap this out. Shield. Easily swap that out, and then probably get rid of these damage reduction potions. And now we can do magic assistance and just add more damage. That'd be good. Let's see how that plays out. What I'm looking for here specifically is a combination that's not going to cost me any more than it needs to. I don't want to have to spend prayer points, and I don't want to have to waste potions. I don't care about these. I have 46,000 of them. I'm not going to go through these like in any way, shape, or form. The damage reduction, I need to work on that. I have really low damage reduction. I don't know why. Do we not have the parts for it? I thought I had... Yeah, I need to run this. Maybe that's what I'll do the rest of today too. Get some runes and all that. But we also have... Let's see here. We also... Oh, we're just one shy. Come on, there's got to be one in here. Yep, there's one. Okay. Let's see here. So we can upgrade this. We're going to get one chest out of it. Let's see what we get. Just some mithril. Hang on to that. And let's see. Do we get anything cool? Plate legs. Sweet. All right. So that is going to move to my gear tab. And we can now take this and equip it. And that means I can get rid of these things. And that also means that we have another piece of gear. I can switch over to this real quick since it's that character. Oh, I don't have a shield on. It's all right. That does mean I have another piece of gear. I only need the helmet and the plate body. Let's go back to magic. So, that's kind of where we're at. I don't think I have any other shields, do I? I don't have a second one of that other shield. I could do extra gold from monsters, I suppose. Oh, you know what? I did not equip this either. Is this two-handed? This is two-handed. This reduces the water rune cost. Yeah, I wonder if I can equip that. The downside of equipping the two-handed is I lose the shield, but you gain a lot of damage from it. In fact, does this thing doesn't have damage reduction on it? No, you lose that. I do believe I was running this dungeon with that equipped, so maybe it's because I had the earth layered shield on. No, it wouldn't because that's two-handed. Why would I be able to run that? I wonder. I'm going to have to check my standard account and see. I don't remember if I was doing it with damage reduction potions or prayer points, but I know I've ran this dungeon. In fact, I need to get the pet out of it for my standard character. Let's see. This guy is melee, so we're getting the best bonus from this. Where are we at with these? 35. Now I am curious because this is all the gear and all the damage reduction you could possibly want. I don't know what I'd be missing. Like I should be able to withstand that. In fact, I think I was just using the damage. I think on my standard character, I just run this. Just one of these elite amulet of defenses. I don't think I run Fez. In fact, I don't think I use this on my standard account at all. Just because I don't want to lose it. It took so long to get. I don't want to lose the damn thing. Let's see here. Collect some loot. How far away are we? Oh, you know what I do have? I forgot about this stuff. I do have these warlock rings. What's it do? It gives me a little better bonus. Yeah, I can't really equip this. What we need to do is Into the Mist. And then Into the Mist unlocks this passive slot up here. And then you can start equipping all kind of other goodies on there. And that might be what I'm doing on my main account. I may have pushed into there to continue that grind. We could do that. I don't know if I want to do Into the Mist today, but you know what we could do? We could run this dungeon, finish this off, set my ranged character up, and then run the Fire God dungeon a little bit. I could do that. Because then I could bounce back and forth. I don't really want anything out of the Fire God dungeon, though. What I really want is the stuff out of this dungeon, so I need to be able to run this. I don't want anything out of the Fire God dungeon just yet. Magic versus melee, so that's good. If I was running this and worried about the next creature I was fighting, I would heal in between each mob, but I should be able to run this. The only thing that's going to be difficult is the end boss. And we'll see what he does here in a second. Gear-wise, though, we're solid. This is great. This is more gear than I could ever want. Yeah, he's all right. He's cake now. 2375. Yeah, no big deal. And that's not even running damage reduction. Damage reduction potions or prayer points. We're just straight up running it. That's exactly where this needed to be. So that's what I needed, was a better shield. Well, of course it's adding 8% damage reduction. I think this thing here had no percent damage reduction. Where'd that go? Yeah, this thing doesn't have anything. I want to say, well, of course it doesn't matter. I can't equip the cloud staff. Oh, can this be passive? This can be passive. Sweet. So theoretically, we could, if you get this passive slot, Into the Mist needs to be our next priority. That's what needs to happen. See, stunned, he's only doing 3,000, so we're good. We're way good on this. Plenty of damage reduction. Don't need prayer points. Don't need potions or anything. We're good. We're golden. So this is what I'm going to do this week, is idle this dungeon here. Let's get out of this area. Let's do a couple of things here. We can buy this, so it's going to stack that. I believe I've only beat the Fire God dungeon once. All right. We're going to cut this video off here, and we'll be back in just a second with another episode. Hang on. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.